What's going on? It's Showcast, and we're continuing the Katawa Shoujo adventure. I believe we're on part 92, Lunch and Science. As you all know, I have joined the Science Club, for better or for worse, for greater or for poorer, for America or for the world. That's some damn good scotch. No, I'm not 21 yet. Tomorrow, but I'm still sweating gratuitous amounts of balls all over the seat, because I need fucking a fan. But if I turn on the fan, then the microphone picks up, and then it's all going straight to hell. So let's continue. And if I sound out of it, it's because I'm dying of heat exhaustion in my room with a giant computer on me. As we arrive at my classroom, Amy gives me a quick kiss and heads down the hallway, Rin in tow. I turn into the classroom to be met by the duo of Shizune and Misha. ... Misha seems to be fighting a losing battle to keep from breaking into a fit of giggles while she translates Shizune's latest rant. While we are pleased, nay thrilled, to see how well you managed to make new friends and forge relationships, and with such a cutie too, Hichan. I think that last part was probably Misha, because obviously Shizune is the spawn of Satan and the devil and doesn't understand love. Okay, maybe she doesn't understand love, but she's definitely a spawn of Satan. She's like evil, she plans, she's sinister, ... We, nevertheless, feel compelled to politely remind you that the public displays of affection are strictly forbidden. Really? That's disappointing, Sachan. By Section 8 of the Code of Conduct laid out in the student handbook. ... I may have changed Misha's voice. It's been a while. I don't remember. Sorry. In this case, however, ignorance of the law may be your excuse, as we're feeling lenient. ... And the paperwork required to punish both of you would add to the already mountainous volume of work which confronts the sole members of the student council. And besides, you two are adorable together. Thank you. I'm just doing my thing. ... Therefore, consider this a formal warning, and please refrain from such displays in the future, at least when Shizune can see you, Hichan. She can't, she's on my side. Misha secretly wants to get involved. Does Misha want a threesome? I can ask. How do I just type in a command? Does Misha want to have a threesome? Although I don't think I'm allowed to ask that, although it probably would be fun. This whole spiel is so patently ridiculous that I just can't help but reply in the same pompous manner. Well, I for one feel enlightened. I apologize profusely for my rash actions and will strive to contain my baser impulses which, I fear, impel me towards such inappropriate displays of public affection. My PDA will not stand. Come on, everyone had PDA rules in high school. I mean, who didn't have a PDA rule? It was bullshit, but it was still PDA. You know, you just go in the hallway, you just make out everyone. You can't do that. It says PDA, man. Public display of affection. Can't do that. Although it did get kind of disgusting sometimes. I mean, like two little fucking ninth graders just making out. Like, get the fuck out of here. Just go. You guys are like fucking 14. Go away. Go to the fucking class. And you're just like, this is fucking stupid. So that I agree with the rules sometimes, but most of the time it's like, you know, come on. Just get the hell out of here. Ow, why did I just, my face is bleeding. Why is my face bleeding? My face is my lore, it should not bleed. Okay, anyway, it is hardly my wish to burden an already overworked student council with such petty matters, and I will do my best to make your lives easier in this matter and in the future. So, count me included, at least when Shizune's watching. The last line is delivered with a wink to Misha, who finally loses control of her laughter. Oh god. Wahaha! Well said, Hichan. Well said, Hichan. I, chuckling a little myself, went into the classroom. Are me and Misha getting along? Mother of God. I didn't think this would ever happen. I'm all out of alcoholic beverages. I mean, Sierra Mist. God damn it. It's really unexciting. It's lemon lime soda with other natural flavors. Would you mind describing what other natural flavors are in here? What do we have in here? Citric acid. Oh, it doesn't even, it just says natural flavor in the ingredients. Really? Oh, so thank you for the natural flavor. Class is uneventful. After the final bell rings, I find myself with Mattel again. So, looks like we assembled for a second meeting of the Science Club. And behind science, we have technology, and behind technology, that's how Batman thrives at night. Or is it the first? What do you think? Should we count yesterday's a meeting? I don't know. I'm just a guy who's not involved in anything. I don't have a club idea. Well, we did form the club yesterday, didn't we? I mean, that seems like club business, so we could safely call yesterday's meeting, essentially calling today our second meeting. Mattel smiles and is usually still did in an awkward way. I wonder if the muscles in his face are just not shaped correctly to let him smile naturally. He's forever Keanu Reeves. Like, sometimes like when you look at him right now, he looks sad, but then if you tilt your head a little bit, like just tilt it to the right, like 45 degrees, he's smiling. It's really, you gotta squint a little bit. It's like one of those artsy, fartsy modern art things. You really do have a knack for this, I think. Logical thought process, that is. I'm much logical, thank you. I guess so. I like to evaluate everything and analyze, and yes, this is completely logical. Do you have anything to tell me that's important? What are we even discussing in this meeting?
A scientist speaks with authority. Hisao, the answer is, yes, I do. The Joker will never stand in this city. Yes, I killed him. When the world wants to know how it works, we tell it, even though we got a decent hypothesis.
Well, I believe your pants are way too tight, and your tie is way too long, and you're a brown coat, and you should smile more. That's with authority.
But we must sound certain anyway, because we're the authorities on the subject, right?
He chuckles to go along with an awkward smile that really doesn't change his demeanor at all, and then his awkward joke. I'm doing my best not to grimace, but I don't think I'm being too successful.
That's entirely false, of course. We know a lot, sure, but nobody's an expert on how the world works. If only because nobody can be sure. With no certainty, there are no experts, and I'm Batman, and I'm an expert on how to kick your motherfucking ass and dead parents. So that's my expert. But we like to pretend sometimes that I do know what it's like to have parents, and everything else.
There's some things we can be certain of, right? Like love, emotion, passion. We're certain about those, right, Mateo? Someone's either dying downstairs or beating chicken. I mean, like pounding chicken, you know. Not like that pounding chicken. Like, I mean, literally preparing. Fuck it.
Yes, but no. We know gravity's there, for example.
And we know it's at 9.8 meters per second. Or 8.92. Or 9.81. Or 1.82. I don't know, but it's one of those combinations.
For example.
To illustrate, Mattel picks up a pencil and drops it.
See? So there. But it's good to check every once in a while.
Did you know, and you probably do, without air resistance, if you dropped a bowling ball and a feather at the same exact height, they'd fall hit the ground at the same time. Without air resistance. They would. You don't believe me? Try it. You want to try something else? Negligible of air distance. Pick up a hammer and something that really isn't gonna... Yeah, okay. That's good. Pick up a hammer and a pencil. You drop those at the same time from the same height, they'll hit the ground at the same time. I'm sure we already know this, but if you don't... mind blown. Because it's falling at the same exact speed. Negligible of air resistance and negligible of its weight. I know, I'm joking as I teach science.
But it's good to check. That's why you still see researchers mucking up about with gravity. Maybe they're off by a few meters per second. I don't know. I'm just Batman and I shoot people. We're pretty sure we know how it works, but there's always a chance that something isn't how we think it is. Like the Joker. So you check that that's science and not tell us how. Do you have nuts? Do you have a shell? Can you science?
The whole time I've listened, I'm feeling rather spellbound. Mattel seems to be really passionate about this stuff. I think it's hard to tell sometimes how the world works, how humans work, how the universe works. All these questions to be answered, and depending on what I go into, maybe I could even figure out a way to fix my heart. That said, I don't think that's a real priority for me. Oh no, dying is not a real priority. Well, good job, Hisao. That's the one thing I never understand. You know, he's becoming a scientist to fix himself. Never gonna happen, man. You'll never see the light of day. And if you did, well then maybe you could be like the Iron Man. Iron Man, Tony Stark. Tony Stark had a problem. He's an engineer, a philanthropist, billionaire, a genius. And he decided to, well, I need to fix myself in the heart. And he created an arc reactor, at least a small form arc reactor, and powered his heart. So essentially, you're Iron Man, Hisao. Or I can get you in touch with Iron Man, and we could do that either. Besides, if we start discussing the book he gave me yesterday, I find myself more and more interested in my heart condition. Yes, the book. The world and everything involved. Oh god, before we even realized it, an hour's gone by. Oh, hamburgers.
Well, let's call this meeting over for now, okay? We'll have another meeting tomorrow, or the day after. Science never rests. And if it never rests, then I can never rest. Because the sun will always rise and always set. And gravity will always affect my demeanor. Gravity weighs down my face. And for that, I must discover it.
He considers this for a moment.
Call it the day after. I've got a lot of
Great, dude, but I didn't take any exams. Okay, well, guess I'll see you then. As I exit the classroom, I realize I don't really have anything to do tonight. I mean, I didn't make plans, so I guess I'll go to the library. Beats doing homework in my room anyway. Yes, I think it does. Except unless you encounter Yuko and she's crazy and nothing ever gets done. You should just go get tea, man. Just go get tea, brah. Want some bows, brah? The library always seems cooler than the rest of the building. Probably to keep the books from getting damaged by excessive heat and humidity. Is that true? I know you have to keep computer rooms cool. But a library? Does it matter if a book sweats? If a book sweats and no one's around to feel it, does it matter? Is that Benjamin Franklin? No, it's not. That guy's got no hair. Books are sturdy objects, but if you want to keep them in good condition, it takes a little effort. I've got several books that are so well worn the pages are barely clinging to the spine. Sal, I don't give two shits. Seems impossible for them to still be usable, but if you handle them with I don't care. Make my way to the main desk, where I spot Yuko busying herself with something or another. She smiles at me and I enter and waves. Hello, Hisao. Good to see you again. What are you looking for this time? Well, I was looking for a book of science. Nothing in particular. I was just didn't feel like going back to my room is all. Okay, then we weren't looking for science. We were just heart-shaped boobs. I'm telling you, every time, that's all I see. Yuko nods. It is. Well, if you're not occupied, maybe you could help me look for something. I didn't come here to help you. I came here to study. Possibly. I don't know. Sure. What do you need, Yuko? Come on. I got time. Time is money. Time is money, friends. Yuko brings a finger to her lips and looks around furtively. She seems to be looking for eavesdroppers, as if she's about to tell me something that could shape the world. Maybe she discovered Batman's secret, like, identity? Let's find out. Come closer. Okay. Yes, Yuko. I take a few hesitant steps towards while feeling slightly unnerved. Yuko lowers her voice to a confidential whisper. I'm on the trail of the Yamaku cat burglar. He steals my heart and then my book. What? The what? What? Shh! The walls have ears, so you cannot trust them, or they might. But listen, those missing books, remember them? Yeah. Well, they weren't missing. They were stolen. I'm convinced of it. I remember you saying something of that sort earlier, but how do you know? Yuko leans in closer, if possible, and whispers even lower. Because I found one of the hiding places. You did what? What? Yuko looks triumphant. Found one of his stages. He was under one of the stairwells in the boy's dorm. 3 books I've been looking for. Oh, there. I'd suspected a thief before, but this proves it. So did you take back the books? Did you? Yuko looks as if I just suggested you walk around naked. No. Are you nuts? He can't know I'm onto him. He might go to ground and evade capture. So what do you need my help with then? Yuko casts another glance around the library and leans in closer. Anyone there? No. You've got to spy for me? Spy? Spy? Yeah, like when you're in the dorms, you know. I don't spy in the dorms. What do you think? I'm spying on Kenji? I don't want to see his penis. No, I don't want to spy. Keep an eye for suspicious activity. What constitutes suspicious activity anyway? I mean, someone's reading a book. How am I supposed to know? I mean, Kenji's a pretty suspicious dude, but I'll wager he barely goes to class, much less sneaks into a library to pilfer books. So what's the harm in saying yes? At least they'll get me out of this weird conversation. Yeah, I can do that, no problem. Just calm down, Yuko. Just calm the fuck down. Yuko straightens up and claps excitedly. Great! Oh, phew. Glad this is over. Whew. Now hurry up and talk about something else in case someone comes in. So, about science and the weather. How's the school treating you? Pretty well, actually. I joined the science club. It's just me and Matao. We do science. It's kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of awkward a bit. I'm a sap. I've been running with the mornings with Amy Abzaraki, right? Yeah, no, that was good call. How'd you know? I served you two in the tea house, remember? Ah, she did. Although she's on to me. I wonder if she has a boyfriend. Still, besides being the abused, battered wife syndrome. I deduce that if you're going to run with anyone, it would probably be her. She looks pleased with herself. Impressive. You're definitely a good cat burglar stopper person. You're good, Yuko. You're good. Anyway, yes, anyway, yes, we've been running in the mornings, and we kind of started dating. That's not his voice. I don't know why I gave him that voice. Yuko claps her hands together excitedly. Really? That's great. I bet you two will get together. I love seeing people find one another like that, you know? Yeah, I can tell you probably love your boyfriend if he doesn't beat you at night, you know? Sometimes you just want to live on a prayer. Oh, you know, because you're halfway there. You know what I'm talking about. I even thought to myself when you walked into Shanghai that one time, I wonder if the kids will wind up with one of those girls. You did? Really? Really? Again? I keep saying Hisao's line before they even come up. Me and him were one. Oh, shit. I'm socially awkward. But I'm banging the shit out of Emmy. Yeah! Right? No? Yuko doesn't seem to notice my somewhat weirded out tones and nods affirmatively. Yep, I could tell that you wind up with one of them, you know. I've got an eye for that sort of thing. Well, now that's creepy. Of course. Her expression droops slightly. I'm no good at it myself. Oh, I'm sure it's not true. I'm sure you make a great person in a relationship. You know, a significant other. Oh, it's true. I met this guy once. Oh, God. No. We got along really great, but turned out he was younger. The pedophile! Oh, God. And that was kinda weird, but not terribly so. What was really weird that he disappeared one day, and I've not seen him since. Oh, my God. You think Yuko's a murderer? It would be the perfect cover. She's all like creepy and pretends to be beaten, yet she's really a murderer. Huh. That does seem kind of odd. For a murderer? In America? Doesn't it? I hope it wasn't something I did. I feel compelled to reassure.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Oh god, oh, my dick, it's ringing. What? Who's that? I tend to try and calm her down further, but both of us jump surprised at the ringing suddenly coming from my pocket. Yuko sighs to steady herself as I pull the phone from my pocket. I feel a little sheepish for indirectly causing the incident. I didn't mean to accidentally kill her or give her a heart attack, because, you know, I know what it feels like. Wait a second, there's no phones in the library? Oh shit. Really still a shitty phone. Hey, Emmy, what's up?
Oh, thank God! I haven't called your phone before, so I didn't know if the number would work, or whether you'd pick up, and I can't...
Whoa, I know you're fast. Slow down. What's wrong? There's a pause on the other side of the line, during which I can hear me trying to control her breathing in order to calm down. Something's got her terribly agitated, and started to agitate me.
Can you just... Can you stop by, like, now, or shortly after now? I really need to talk to you.
There's a tone of pleading in the last sentence. I don't think I've heard that from her. Of course! I'll be right there. Hold steady, okay? I got this. In my increasingly agitated state, I've apparently started saying things that don't quite make sense.
Okay, I'll be okay.
See you soon. Oh god. I pressed the button to end the call before slipping the phone back in my pocket. Apologized to Yuko for running off and run off! And with that, we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Love you, Internet. I'm sorry, such a cliffhanger, but I gotta go eat dinner. And then, okay, maybe if I'm really up to it, maybe I'll throw up another episode tonight, but it'll be a late one. Don't count on it. But if you see it tomorrow morning in your sub box, go for it! See you guys later.